right, man. Let's talk about the Detroit Lions. Albert Breer is reporting that the Lions are trying to move down from 18. Also seen a report that said one GM says it's less than 15 players with a first round grade this year. But let's talk about it. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. And I figured they're gonna try to trade down, get assets so they can trade up. I think that's what they're trying to do. He trying to trade up for Will Anderson. And he probably trying to trade down to get assets. And that's who we want. That's who we think is gonna be career changing. And how far they trying to move down is the question. Historically they've done this all the time. I think they've done it. I think they've done it maybe the Lincoln Tomlinson year, or was it the Riley Reef year? They always taking those the kind of the mid to late round, first round picks and moving back a couple picks and gaining some capital. But how far are you moving back, and how big is the capital? You hear Kansas City wants to move up to get Jahmyr Gibbs, or they want to move up to get Zay Flowers. So you hearing that? So how far are you willing to move back is the question. And you just moving back for the sake of moving back, are you going to take a discount on the capital you're going to get, or are you moving back to gain more capital to move up and get Will Anderson? The messed up thing about it is that, you don't have the benefit of you don't have the benefit of moving back from 18, getting the capital, moving up to get Will Anderson. The benefit that I'm all messed up, but you don't have the benefit of somebody sliding in a draft and somebody saying, "Ooh, I want to move up to 18," and overpaying you for 18 to move down. You know what I'm saying? Where then you can move up and get Will Anderson. You don't have that luxury. You kind of see what I'm saying? Like if somebody was sliding down draft boards to get to 18, right? And then you can move up and get who you want, but you don't have that luxury. Unless the team that drafted Will Anderson gonna say, "Well, we willing to move Will Anderson for this, that, and the third." So you don't have the luxury of leveraging, to have a leverage on that pick, because you don't know who's gonna be there to get Will Anderson. Now you can chance it and say, "Well, I'm gonna move more assets than he worth, and I'm gonna just get the assets back. If a player slide, or I'm gonna get the assets back for number 18." So you could overpay, and that's what they're trying to do. They said they don't want to touch it with Jalen Carter because of the attitude and the discipline issues, and the two got caught speeding another time again. But when they Lions figure out, man, you don't need choir boys, and when they gonna figure out, all them guys in the locker room, the majority of them did something terrible, and it was covered up. It wasn't found, no matter how good the investigators are. They gonna stop trying to draft choir boys. They ain't trying to draft murderers and all that type of shit, but shit happened. That's why you gotta surround them with a support system. Remember the year they passed up on Janoris Jenkins, and what did Jeff Fisher and the St. Louis Rams do? They supplied him, or supported him, with a great support system, and he was all right for the rest of his career. But you gotta understand, people make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? People make mistakes, and but he may not be nothing, but I understand you dealing with somebody that's 300 plus pounds, 20 pounds. He come out of shape to his pro day, and he got multiple character concerns. That's hard to take, because them big interior linemen, a couple more cheeseburgers are coming out of shape, and then they no good to you. So I definitely understand like passing on them, but I definitely understand that part of it. But yeah, I think what they're trying to do is move back from 18 and gain more capital. Too bad some of them second round picks ain't higher, because some of them second round picks is higher. They can kind of move back and maneuver. So, and then one GM saying it's only 15 players with a first round grade. That's crazy. But yeah, they trying to move up and get Will Anderson, pairing with Aiden Hutchinson, and that can help the case. But they biggest issue is they need penetration up the middle of that defense. That's the issue. You can have the edge pressure. You can work around edge pressure. But when that pressure come right in the middle of your face, that's why Tampa Bay was so good. They defense so good back in the day, because Warren Sapp, that's the best pressure you want to get. Everybody talk about edge pressure, the Bosas, the Von Millers. Dude, you need somebody who gonna wreak havoc right up the line, right up the middle of the line of scrimmage. That's the best type of pressure you get, is right in the quarterback face. That way he don't have a clean pocket. He got to roll out. You do your thing, But Will Anderson, great athlete, I understand it, but they got to have a contingency plan what they gonna do on the interior of that line. Because if they banking on the guys they got already, and they banking on Levi Anazorki, that's going to be, I see a lot of holes already in this team, going into this draft, that people say, oh my God, it's going to be our year. You don't have the receiver gone. Somebody was counting on for 6 games. So now, people is so enamored with the TCU receiver because he's 6'5", he can run, but he fucking sucks. He can't catch the ball with his hands. So, me personally, I make that move for DeAndre Hopkins, I don't want to give up a 2nd-round pick for him. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want to do it, but you know what? I would do it. I know man beats more, so whatever. I need him for 6 games, and I need him for a playoff run. That's it, and I think he'd be all right. Last year, he had the PED suspension. The year before that, he played 10 games. And the year before that, he played a couple 16-game seasons. I'm fine with that. I need to lean on him for the first 6 games, and I need to lean on him in the playoff run. It's nobody else out there to get. They let Brandon Cook slide out of there. They could have traded for him, and Houston played his salary. So receivers becoming an issue. Now, you take Jackson Smith or Jigba, I'm not mad at that, but I think they got a hole as a number 1 corner. They need a number 1 corner they need to start grooming. They need an interior lineman that can pressure up the middle. All right. They need a running back. If they count on DeAndre Swift again, I don't know what to say. All right. That's really about it. And they probably could use another, obviously another receiver in addition to getting a veteran guy in there. So, they got 4 major holes, man. But, a couple of them gaps going to close if you can get Anazorki back healthy, Pascal back healthy, Jameson Williams come back and don't bullshit around. A couple of them holes is done. And obviously you want an interior lineman that you can start to groom to take over. So a couple of them needs are guys you want to groom to start taking over. So, you want to just start to groom them so they can start taking over. So I think that's what it is. But yeah, they're in a great position. Obviously the receiver thing set you back, but we'll see what they do. But they trying to move back to get more capital to move up. As simple as that. So we'll see what happens. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live and drop video. Financially, want to support the channel, Cash App, $, CJ Good 313, Venmo, CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree, find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcast, or just Spotify and Anchor. I'm sorry. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Let me know what you think in the comment section. One time for the one time. Peace.